Welcome to Tell Me Stoic. Dive into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to become the best version of yourself. In today's video, we explore a crucial topic for every man striving to be of high value. 11 things a high-value man should never do with a woman. Discover how to maintain your strength, independence, and build relationships grounded in mutual respect. We'll uncover practical insights to help you avoid common mistakes and preserve your powerful persona. Number 1. Never let desire dictate your actions is a powerful guiding principle that suggests using wisdom, self-awareness, and self-control to guide our behavior rather than impulsive desires or emotions. While desires can inspire us and provide motivation, acting purely on desire without considering consequences, values, and purpose can lead to poor decisions. Mastering this principle allows individuals to make thoughtful, balanced choices, leading to a more fulfilling and stable life. Understand the nature of desire. Desires are natural and can motivate us to achieve goals. However, they are often fleeting and can be influenced by momentary emotions, peer pressure, or societal expectations. Recognize desire as a temporary impulse rather than an absolute truth. Cultivate self-awareness. Being aware of your desires and why they arise is essential. Practice introspection to understand if your desires align with your values and long-term goals. Self-awareness allows you to distinguish between what you want and what is truly good for you. Pause and reflect. Before acting. Acting immediately on desire can lead to impulsive decisions. Instead, pause, take a step back, and reflect on the consequences. This delay helps ensure that your actions are intentional and well-considered rather than reactive. Align actions with values and goals. Desire often focuses on immediate gratification, while goals and values are long-term and fulfilling. Assess whether your actions align with your deeper values and life goals. This alignment fosters a more purposeful and satisfying life. Practice self-control. Developing self-discipline is crucial to managing desire. Practicing self-control helps you resist the urge to act on every impulse, allowing you to make decisions based on reason rather than impulse. Evaluate potential consequences. Consider both short-term and long-term consequences of following a desire. Will this choice benefit you in the long run, or is it likely to lead to regret? Weighing the consequences can prevent you from making choices you'll later regret. Seek fulfillment over instant gratification. Desires are often about satisfying a need quickly, but true fulfillment comes from meaningful actions and relationships. Focus on choices that bring lasting satisfaction, rather than temporary pleasure. By prioritizing reflection, self-control, and values over impulsive desires, you make wiser choices and build a life based on purpose and meaning. Number 2. Never seek validation from her centers on the idea of self-worth and self-confidence, especially in the context of romantic relationships. Seeking validation or relying on someone else to affirm one's value or choices often leads to insecurity, dependency, and even resentment over time. This principle emphasizes building inner strength and confidence, encouraging individuals, typically men, in relationship advice, to find self-worth independently rather than from their partner. The goal is to foster healthier relationships based on mutual respect and confidence, free from neediness or the need for approval. Self-worth comes from within. One's self-esteem and value should be derived from personal beliefs, values, and achievements, rather than from external approval, particularly from a romantic partner. Self-validation empowers individuals to maintain their independence and authenticity in relationships. Validation seeking breeds insecurity. Constantly looking for reassurance or approval creates insecurity in both partners. It can lead one person to feel unworthy without constant validation, and the other to feel pressured to provide it, which erodes mutual trust and respect. Confidence is attractive. Confidence and self-assurance are attractive traits in any relationship. By being self-confident, one demonstrates independence and emotional maturity, which are essential for a balanced, lasting relationship. Set personal boundaries and goals. Building a strong sense of purpose and personal goals reduces the need to rely on another for affirmation. Clear boundaries also make it easier to identify and avoid behaviors driven by a need for validation. Avoid codependency. Healthy relationships are built on two whole individuals coming together rather than two halves seeking completion. Relying on a partner for validation often leads to codependency, where one's happiness becomes overly tied to the partner's feelings and actions. Practice. Self-reflection. Regular self-reflection helps individuals recognize moments when they may be seeking validation. By identifying these tendencies, it becomes easier to adjust and reinforce personal self-worth rather than seeking it externally. Cultivate self-respect and self-love. Self-respect is essential in relationships. Developing a strong foundation of self-love ensures that a person values their own needs and desires, reducing the need to seek validation from their partner. A person who respects themselves expects and receives respect from others. By embracing these principles, one can nurture a more fulfilling, confident, and balanced relationship dynamic. Seeking validation from within, rather than from a partner, can empower individuals to be both independent and better partners in their relationships. Number 3. The concept of never abandon your purpose for her revolves around maintaining your personal goals, dreams, and sense of self within relationships. It suggests that while romantic relationships can be meaningful and supportive, they should never overshadow or replace your own purpose. This principle encourages balance, self-identity, and resilience, ensuring that while you nurture a connection with someone else, you never lose sight of your own ambitions and values. This isn't about putting yourself above others, but about remembering that fulfilling your own purpose often enables you to be a better partner, friend, and individual. Understand your purpose. First, before committing fully to a relationship, know what drives you personally. A clear purpose provides direction and fulfillment, serving as a foundation upon which healthy relationships can grow. When you're grounded in your purpose, you bring more authenticity and stability into your relationship. Balance relationship and personal growth. Romantic relationships thrive when both partners are dedicated to their personal growth. Instead of seeking completion from each other, seek mutual enhancement. Recognize that personal growth and your sense of purpose are as essential as the relationship itself. Communicate your goals openly. A solid relationship respects and understands each person's individual goals. Be open about your ambitions and listen to hers. Honest communication helps both partners support one another's purpose, reducing the risk of future resentment. Avoid sacrificing. Core values. Compromise is part of any relationship, but compromising your core values or aspirations can lead to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Identify what's non-negotiable for you and hold to those principles. Recognize codependency and its risks. Codependency can occur when a relationship becomes the primary source of self-worth or fulfillment, leading to a loss of personal purpose. Guard against this by cultivating hobbies, interests, and goals outside the relationship, preserving a healthy level of independence. Set boundaries for personal time and reflection. Regularly take time to reconnect with yourself and assess your progress toward your goals. This self-reflection keeps you in tune with your purpose and allows you to evaluate how well your relationship aligns with your life's direction. Support each other's purpose. Without sacrifice. In a healthy relationship, each partner respects and encourages the other's dreams. Support her in her pursuits and expect the same in return. A relationship is strongest when both individuals are empowered to follow their path without hindering each other's aspirations. Conclusion. Remembering to never abandon your purpose for her ultimately leads to a stronger, more genuine relationship built on respect and mutual growth. Holding onto your purpose means that you maintain a sense of self and continue growing as an individual, bringing your best self to the partnership. Number 4. Emotions are a fundamental part of being human. They influence our decisions, shape our interactions, and add depth to our experiences. However, when we allow emotions to control us entirely, they can lead to impulsive actions, clouded judgment, and potential regrets. Learning to understand and manage emotions, not repress them but channel them constructively, allows us to navigate life with more clarity, confidence, and resilience. Recognize your emotions. Acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Being aware of your emotional state is the first step toward controlling it. Identifying emotions like anger, fear, or sadness helps you understand their root cause. Pause and reflect. Instead of reacting immediately, take a few moments to breathe and process. This pause can prevent you from acting impulsively or saying something you may later regret. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness encourages staying present and observing your thoughts without attachment. This awareness helps you recognize emotions as temporary states rather than permanent traits. Reframe your thoughts. Negative emotions are often fueled by unhelpful thoughts. Learn to challenge and reframe these thoughts. For example, if you feel anxious about a presentation, focus on past successes instead of potential failures. Use emotional energy constructively. Channel intense emotions into activities that allow expression in healthy ways. Exercise, creative pursuits, or journaling can help release pent-up emotions without harmful consequences. Focus on solutions, not problems. When faced with an emotional challenge, shift from dwelling on the issue to actively seeking solutions. This approach shifts your mindset from helplessness to empowerment. Seek support and feedback. Sometimes it's hard to manage emotions alone. Talking to a trusted friend or therapist can provide perspective and strategies to help process emotions healthily. Learning to not be controlled by emotions is a journey that involves self-awareness, patience, and practice. By applying these strategies, you can respond to life's challenges with greater composure, making decisions that align with your true values and long-term goals. Number 5. Respect forms the foundation of healthy relationships, whether they are personal, professional, or casual interactions. Tolerating disrespect can lead to damaging consequences for one's mental, emotional, and even physical health. This principle, never to tolerate disrespect, encourages individuals to set clear boundaries, foster self-respect, and expect others to treat them with dignity. When we stand against disrespect, we create an environment where mutual respect can flourish, leading to positive, empowering relationships. Understand the importance of self-respect. Self-respect is the basis of all respectful interactions. Recognizing your own worth and standing up for yourself signals to others how you expect to be treated. Identify disrespect. Early, disrespect can appear in subtle ways, such as ignoring boundaries, making belittling comments, or dismissive behavior. Identifying these signs early helps you address them before they escalate. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries are vital for protecting your well-being. Communicate what you find acceptable and unacceptable clearly and calmly, so others understand your expectations. Respond, don't react. When faced with disrespect, respond calmly and assertively, rather than reacting emotionally. This helps maintain control of the situation and keeps interactions constructive. Use I statements. Express your feelings by starting with I statements, e.g., I feel disrespected when, which prevent others from feeling attacked and instead promote understanding. Surround yourself with respectful people. Choose to spend time with those who treat you with respect. Distance yourself from those who constantly cross boundaries or dismiss your feelings. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, the best option is to remove yourself from a disrespectful environment. Recognizing when to walk away reinforces your boundaries and protects your self-respect. Adopting these principles will not only improve your interactions with others, but also strengthen your own self-esteem and sense of empowerment. Number 6. Never neglect your own growth emphasizes the importance of personal development as an ongoing journey. Life can easily pull our focus toward external responsibilities, relationships, or professional demands, leaving little time for self-reflection and growth. However, by consciously prioritizing our own progress, we cultivate resilience, enhance our abilities, and improve our well-being. Recognizing this as essential rather than optional can lead to a more balanced, fulfilling life. Here is a 7-point lesson to explore why and how we should nurture our personal growth. Self-awareness as a foundation. Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations is the first step in personal growth. Self-awareness enables you to make better decisions and align your actions with your true self. Regular self-reflection, journaling, or even therapy can enhance this awareness. Set clear, achievable goals. Growth is purposeful. Set specific, measurable, and realistic goals that align with your values and long-term vision. Breaking down larger goals into manageable steps helps maintain focus and motivation along the journey. Embrace lifelong learning. Growth doesn't stop with formal education. Embrace learning new skills, exploring new topics, or reading widely. Lifelong learning keeps your mind active, adaptable, and curious, which fuels both personal and professional development. Build resilience and embrace failure. Growth often involves facing challenges and setbacks. Instead of viewing failures as roadblocks, see them as learning opportunities. Building resilience helps you bounce back and gain valuable insights from difficult experiences. Invest in physical and mental well-being. Physical health, mental wellness, and emotional balance are crucial for sustained growth. Prioritize practices like exercise, mindfulness, and adequate rest to maintain the energy and clarity needed for growth. Seek mentorship and feedback. Personal growth is enriched through insights from others. Seek mentors who inspire you or join communities that support your goals. Constructive feedback helps identify blind spots and areas for improvement. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Recognize and celebrate every step forward. Celebrating progress, even small milestones, reinforces motivation and acknowledges your efforts, encouraging continued growth. Conclusion. Prioritizing your own growth empowers you to face life's challenges with a more resilient, capable, and fulfilled mindset. Growth is a journey that continually enriches you, allowing you to give more to others and fully embrace the experiences that life offers. Number 7. In relationships, the balance of attention and independence is crucial. One key insight is to avoid making any partner the center of your entire world. Putting someone on a pedestal, neglecting your own goals, interests, and friends in the process, often creates unhealthy dependencies and unrealistic expectations. This approach not only risks your self-worth, but can also create tension in the relationship. Here's a 7-point guide on why and how to keep this balance in relationships, ensuring you remain grounded, happy, and in control. Maintain your identity. Staying true to who you are is vital. When you make someone else the core of your existence, you risk losing your individuality. Maintain your passions, values, and beliefs to keep your sense of self intact. Avoid dependence. Over-relying on one person for emotional fulfillment can make you overly dependent. A healthy relationship allows both partners to grow individually and not just in each other's shadows. Respect your goals. By focusing only on your partner, you may neglect your personal and professional goals. Balance means pursuing your aspirations, which not only makes you more fulfilled but also more attractive and inspiring to your partner. Encourage mutual growth. If you give up everything to focus solely on your partner, it might create an unbalanced dynamic. Relationships are strongest when both people support each other's growth. rather than one sacrificing everything for the other. Prevent burnout. Pouring all your energy into one person can be emotionally exhausting. If the relationship encounters difficulties, you might feel drained and without other support systems, making it harder to recover. Strengthen other relationships. Friends and family play a vital role in your life. Prioritizing one person exclusively may damage these bonds, leaving you without a strong social network during tough times. Keep perspective in conflict. When you're entirely focused on your partner, conflicts can feel devastating. By having a balanced life, you gain the perspective needed to handle disagreements more objectively and calmly. Conclusion. Creating a balanced relationship means understanding the importance of individuality, growth, and independence. By prioritizing your own life alongside your partnership, you can foster a healthier, more fulfilling relationship that doesn't lose sight of either person's needs. Number 8. Never argue to prove your worth. Is a powerful principle, emphasizing self-assurance and respect. When we feel the need to argue or defend our value, it often comes from a place of insecurity or doubt. However, true confidence is not about seeking validation through confrontation, but rather standing firm in one's values and actions. This mindset encourages self-respect, healthy boundaries, and the understanding that our worth is inherent and not something to be debated or proven. Value yourself independently. Understand that your worth is intrinsic and not dependent on others' opinions. Relying on external validation can make your self-esteem fragile and unstable. Avoid the need for validation. Constantly seeking validation can lead to arguments, especially when others don't acknowledge your value. Instead, focus on self-assurance and internal growth. Understand boundaries. Boundaries allow you to step away from situations where people question your worth. Know when to walk away from unproductive debates that don't serve your well-being. Respond with confidence, not defensiveness. When faced with criticism or doubt, a confident response or silence can be more powerful than trying to convince others of your value. Focus on actions over words. Actions speak louder than words. Instead of defending your worth, let your actions and achievements reflect your value. Know your self-worth isn't up for debate. Remember that your value doesn't increase or decrease based on someone's perception. Accepting this can prevent needless arguments or the urge to defend yourself. Prioritize peace over validation. Inner peace often comes from self-acceptance. Prioritize peace by choosing not to engage in arguments aimed at defending or proving yourself to others. Number 9. In life, it's easy to become attached to things, relationships, careers, dreams, or past experiences that seem to slip away. Never chase after what is fading is a guiding principle rooted in the idea of letting go of what no longer serves us. By focusing on the present and on what brings growth, joy, and meaning, we avoid investing time and energy in things that are no longer aligned with our true path. Embracing this philosophy can free us from unnecessary stress and disappointment, fostering inner peace and opening us up to new possibilities. Accept change as a natural part of life. Change is constant and unavoidable. Life is filled with transitions, and understanding that everything is temporary can help us release attachments. By acknowledging that things will come and go, we learn to value experiences for what they are, without clinging to them. Recognize when something is no longer serving you. Whether it's a relationship, a job, or even a belief, there are times when certain things stop adding value to our lives. Recognizing this allows us to make room for what truly nurtures our well-being. Understand the cost of chasing the past. Chasing after what is fading can prevent us from seeing new opportunities. Investing energy into what is past leaves us with limited resources to focus on what lies ahead, possibly causing us to miss out on more meaningful experiences. Embrace the present moment. Focusing on the present allows us to appreciate what is currently in our lives. When we let go of past attachments, we can engage fully with what is happening now, enriching our lives and relationships. Learn to trust the journey. Life is a journey filled with unexpected twists. Sometimes, letting go allows us to embrace the unknown and trust that what is meant for us will find its way into our lives. This trust can help us move forward with confidence and optimism. Cultivate a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. By believing that there is always enough, whether it be love, opportunities, or happiness, we can avoid clinging to what is fading out of fear. A mindset of abundance allows us to release gracefully, believing that something equally meaningful is yet to come. Reflect and grow from what has passed. Letting go does not mean forgetting. We can learn valuable lessons from the things we leave behind. Reflecting on these experiences allows us to grow, making us better equipped to handle similar situations in the future. Conclusion. Learning to release what no longer aligns with our path is a powerful life skill. By letting go of what is fading, we create space for new beginnings and richer experiences, allowing us to live more freely and meaningfully. Number 10. Jealousy is a complex emotion that can arise from insecurity, fear of loss, or perceived inadequacies. While natural to feel on occasion, unchecked jealousy can damage relationships, hinder personal growth, and cloud our perspective. Learning to manage jealousy allows us to build healthier, more fulfilling connections with others, and to foster a more peaceful, self-assured mindset. Recognize the root of jealousy. Understand where jealousy comes from. It often stems from a sense of insecurity or fear of missing out. Identifying the root cause can be the first step in managing it. Practice self-awareness. When you feel jealousy, pause and observe your emotions without judgment. Ask yourself what triggered these feelings. Self-awareness helps us respond, rather than react, to our emotions. Build self-confidence. Working on self-esteem can reduce jealousy. Cultivate your strengths, recognize your worth, and focus on self-improvement. Feeling secure in yourself lessens the need to compare yourself to others. Celebrate others' successes. Instead of feeling envious, train yourself to feel genuinely happy for others. This shift in mindset can transform jealousy into inspiration and positivity. Focus on your own goals. Set personal goals and put your energy into achieving them. When you're committed to your journey, you'll be less concerned about what others are doing. Practice gratitude. Reflect on the good things in your life. Jealousy often stems from a scarcity mindset, but gratitude fosters an abundant mindset that reduces jealousy. Communicate openly in relationships. If jealousy arises in relationships, discuss your feelings openly and honestly with those involved. Open communication can help prevent misunderstandings and build trust, allowing the relationship to grow. By following these steps, you can break free from jealousy's grip and build a more confident, compassionate outlook. Number 11. Never lose yourself to love is a concept that encourages the idea of maintaining one's individuality, self-respect, and personal values in relationships. While love can be transformative and uplifting, it's essential to nurture a balance where you don't compromise your identity, dreams, or self-worth. This approach fosters healthy, mutually respectful relationships where each person supports the other's growth without demanding undue sacrifice or a loss of self. Value your individuality. Love is about two people coming together, not merging into one. Keep nurturing your unique passions, hobbies, and dreams. They make you who you are and bring richness to your relationships. Set healthy boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries in a relationship helps prevent codependency and allows both partners to have personal space. Boundaries promote mutual respect and understanding, essential for long-lasting love. Communicate openly and honestly. Express your needs, feelings, and concerns openly. Honest communication builds trust and understanding, making it easier to address any issues without resentment or misunderstanding. Maintain personal growth. Continue investing in your personal development. Read, learn, set goals, and grow independently. This not only enhances your self-esteem but also brings new perspectives and strength into the relationship. Resist changing yourself to gain approval. Authentic love values you for who you truly are, flaws and all. Avoid altering your core beliefs or behavior to please your partner, as it can lead to a loss of self and resentment over time. Prioritize self-care. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is not selfish. It's essential. A relationship should not drain you. Prioritizing self-care ensures you're not overly reliant on your partner for happiness. Know when to let go. If a relationship is causing you to sacrifice your happiness, self-worth, or values, it may be time to reconsider. Letting go of a toxic or draining relationship is an act of self-love and a step toward finding someone who values and respects you. In summary, never lose yourself to love encourages loving fully while staying true to oneself. It's a reminder that love should enhance, not diminish, who you are. Healthy love respects individuality and nurtures both partners' personal growth, creating a balanced and fulfilling connection.